Hello, I'm Mandy and this is my channel Make It So. So today I'm joining a vlogger's tour for the brilliant challenge Sew Skin Summer 26. Now Sew Skin Summer 26 is the creation of the lovely Lucy at the Sewing Gardener, because May is Melanoma and Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and Lucy has had some personal experience with this. So last year she launched this challenge to raise awareness of how to protect yourself in the sun. And of course, as sewers, we all like to make things anyway, so it's a good excuse to start making some summer garments, as hopefully we are getting some sun now. So I'm going to put the rules on the screen because Lucy would have run through them all in her video on the 1st of May. But the main things to take from it is to make sure that you tag Lucy in on Instagram and you do the hashtag for Sew Skin Summer 26. It's a worldwide challenge, so anyone can join in. Lucy's had some amazing prizes from lots of lovely sponsors, so there's PDF patterns that anyone can win, so make sure you put your location in when you post your makes. So that's all by the 31st of May. So it's the 4th of May today. May the 4th be with you, if you know what I'm on about for Star Wars fans. So you've got quite a long while to make it, which is why I wanted to do my vlogging tour early, because I know I need all of May to get some makes done. And as usual, I'm being very optimistic about how many things I can actually make in May, but it's nice to have a choice. So last year I managed to make quite a few things, and I made the Style Arc holiday cover up because I was going away on holiday, so it was nice to have something. It was a maxi dress, sleeveless, just little straps, but it was a make that I'd had in my whip pile for a while, so this challenge just gave me that incentive to get it done, and of course the holiday as well. And I also made Ellie and Mac tote to go bag, which was brilliant for putting all my sun lotion, my beach towels and everything in for when we went to the beach. And I made a Nina Lee Soraya robe, which I'd made before, but it was in quite a hot fabric, so I'll put pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about. That was really handy for when I needed to cover up when it got too warm, because I do find that my shoulders like to burn, so I like to keep them covered as much as I can. And then I made a couple of pairs of Friday Pattern Company Saguaro pants in viscose, so they were lovely and cool in the heat. And it was very hot out there in Florida in June, so it was nice to have some cool trousers. So that's what I did last year. So this year, what am I planning? Well, I thought I'd go through a few ideas. All of these are patterns I've had for a while. If you watch me regularly, you'll know that I'm doing Last Sew is Standing. So if I saw a lovely pattern suddenly been released, I can't purchase it because that's part of the rules for me. I've got too many patterns as it is, as well as fabric, so I'm trying to show you classic patterns that you may have in your stash too. The first one I want to try and make is, it was a fairly new pattern to me just before the challenge started, and it's the Named Patterns Suvi Kaftan. So these are all maxi dresses because I thought that gives you the maximum cover up, but I just wanted to make some dresses because I find they're a whole outfit. I don't have to worry about separates and matching things, and I just feel more comfortable in maxi dresses. And the Suvi Kaftan is classed as a bohemian style maxi dress, and I really like it. It's in non-stretch fabric. It's sizes 4 to 28, which I think is quite a good size range. And I've got some fabric I bought from Birmingham last year. I'm trying to think what it was, the Festival of Quilts, that's right, when I went with Laura. And I bought this Cafe Facet fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and I did get 2 bits, and if you would have seen me reveal this, they are slightly different blues, but I thought the main part of the maxi dress is grown on sleeves, so I can get most of it out of one part of this fabric, and then for all the ties and bits that take a bit more, hopefully I can coordinate this so it goes. But I do have a function to go to on May the 16th, so I'm hoping to make it for them, because I think that would look amazing in that pattern, and it's gorgeous colours. So that is my first idea, and I thought that's 4 meters of fabric that I can get away from my stash, so I might find a little hole in my drawer after that. And the second one is something I've talked about for quite a while. I want to make. I bought this fabric last April when I went to King's Lynn for a little sewing retreat with my friend Claire, and I bought this gorgeous pagoda cotton. And the idea was to make another named, again, Rita shirt dress, because I made one of those, which I did a collaboration with Lucy, and I liked it so much I wanted to make another one. And again, I ran out of time, so I didn't do it last year. So I definitely want to do that this year. And that's another one that's quite a long dress. It's a shirt dress pattern, and I just think that will look amazing in that, and it'll be lovely and cool again. So the third thing I've got an idea to do is the Sew Over It Ravello dress. I think that's how you say it. This can be made as a maxi dress, a reduced length dress, so mini dress, and also a shirt. So the style of it is that it comes over your shoulders. So again, it's protecting my shoulders. And I thought I would use this lovely ditzy floral viscose I bought from Maria in a D-stash. She's one of our lovely ladies from Virtual Sewing Room, and also Surrey Sews. And I thought, I've got 4 meters of that. It takes about 3.5 meters. I forgot to say the Rita's also in a size 4 to 28 because it's named. And this one's only size 6 to 20. Not sure if Sew Over It have actually extended their range on this one. If they have, I'll put it on the screen, because this was from their Summer Dreaming ebook, that's the word. So I'm hoping they have, but that will get rid of another 4 meters. So far that's like 11 meters gone, we'll see. And then I showed this one last year in the video, and I never got around to making this either. There's the pattern going here. And this was another Lyra dress by Tilly and the Buttons that I wanted to make in this, what I call it a barcode fabric, but it's another fabric I picked up when I went to the Fence shop in King's Lynn with my friend Claire. So that definitely still is destined for a Lyra. I don't think I'll be able to do long sleeve, but again, because of the style of how it sits, it's all over your shoulders, so it's nice protection from the sun, and I just think that'll look amazing in that colour. So that's number 4, and I've got one more, and that is the Style Arc Trini dress, and I've had this in my pattern stash for at least 2.5 years, maybe more. And I bought this viscose, and I had an idea in mind what I was going to use it for, and because it's 2 years ago I can't remember now, so I thought, you know what, I'll use it for this pattern. And it's this one. It's a Vibrant Blooms viscose twill. I bought it in Leicester when I went to the dressmakers ball, and this was from Roy's Material World. The Style Arc Trini dress is in size 4 to 30, so this needs 2.6 meters, and I've got 3.5. So I'm hoping that I can get that out of that. It should be long enough, because that looks a nice long maxi dress. They do have 2 different styles of that one, but I'm going to go for probably the sleeves again. I'll see when I actually look at the pattern and see what I fancy when I do it. So that was 5 maxi dresses that I've got that I would like to make. Whether I make 1 or 2 this month, we will see, but they're definitely things I'd like to make, and they're all just nice things to wear, either casual or for an evening out. So that's my main plans. So I just thought I'd go over a couple of accessory things as well. I've not made this one yet, but I want to make the matchy tote bag. It's fully lined. You can have it lined or unlined. And I have got some fabric that I bought in Florida last year for a bag, and I just thought this would look really super in this handbags canvas. It only takes 0.7 meters of this, and then if you want it lined it's 0.7 of quilting cotton as well. But I thought that would be another nice one as an accessory to carry all your bits and pieces in when you go into the beach. It's not a free pattern, but I've had it so long, I just thought it'd be nice to give it a go, as I've been doing quite a lot of bags recently. And the last thing I thought I'd show you that I'm hoping to make is the New Look 6546, and they've got 3 patterns or 3 garments you can make from that pattern, but the one I'm going for is the cover up, and it's a batwing style, so I think that'd be just something nice to have to slip over in the evening if it gets a bit chilly, or during the day if it's a bit warm, obviously, to cover yourself up. And I've got 2 options of fabric. I bought this one from Beyond the Pink Door, I'm sure I bought it from there, as a remnant, and I've got just enough because you need 1.7 meters to make it, so I thought that would be quite a nice one because it's a bit dressy, a bit glitzy. It's Lurex. I can't remember the fabric base. It feels like it's a cotton, but I'm not quite sure of the total composition of it. But I thought that would be really nice because I can't make much else from that with how much I've got. And then I've also got this one, which is from Lady McElroy, and it's a Marabelle lawn. So again, I thought that might be quite nice with the flowers and everything as a summery cover up. So I've got those 2 options. Now that pattern I originally bought for my daughter, but she's changed her mind, so I thought, okay, I'll try it and see what I think of it. So the last bit I thought I'd tell you about is, because it's also So Frugal this month, I'm not on the tour for that one, there are some free patterns that you could get hold of to join in with the challenge. So I saw that Closet Core have a sun hat. I think that was quite popular last year, so I'm hoping to have a look at that one. But you can also if you just Google free sun protection patterns, so loads come up. There's on the cutting floor, they have some free cover-up patterns, and there's a lightweight infinity scarf on SoCanShe.com, which I thought would be nice again just to cover your neck up a bit without it being over hot. And on SoCanShe.com there's also a beach tote bag, a cover-up, lots of different things that you could use to take part in this challenge. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're thinking of making for this challenge, and don't forget that it's 31st of May. Tag Lucy at the Sewing Gardener, which I'll put on the screen. Tag in Sew Skin Summer 26, and just enjoy the challenge, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.